Hello, this is Craig with Authentic Battle Damage, and now we're going to talk about strings and string formatting. We can get rid of my number. We don't need that. So strings are created by using the string keyword. We can give it a variable name like my string, and then we can define it by using what's called a constant, and that's two double quotes. This is my string. So once we have that, we can then print that out if we want to. My string. Let's run it and see what happens. This is my string, tic-tac-toe. Oops. Yep, that looks good. So it printed it out. So what we need to do next is we need to get X's and O's in here. And we need to use variables to do that. So what's the best way to accomplish that? We're going to use something called string formatting. And this is supported in a lot of different places, but what we're going to do is we're going to be able to specify in here using braces and then a number. This will then correspond to after the string when we put a variable. So if we call it, let's say board 1, and then let's create that up here, string board 1 equals, and let's run it and see what happens. Wait, let's put an X in here. Okay. There we go. We had an X. Now it's messed up our board, but that's okay. We can fix that. So what we'll do is go in here and kind of bring these in a little bit. Maybe have one space. So this will be, so for each string, you'll want to have, see now if I put a 0 here, it should print out the first one. So it should have like an X and an X. It does. X and an X. So we'll want to give this the next number. And then this one will be 2. Let's give this one space. Okay, that's good. One space and one space. All right. And then let's create a board 2, board 3. Generate variable. No, we don't want that. So we'll go string board 2 equals O. String board 3 equals X. Okay, let's see how that looks. Not bad. Yeah, we can definitely tidy some of this up. So let's do, so now that we're in a different string here, we can copy all of this and we can replace it here and we can replace it here, but we'll create some more. So board 4. And then this one will be 4, 5, 6. This will be 9, 8, and 7. Great. Let's try it out. yeah, that line goes way too far. So we'll figure that out. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I don't. Let's see if that works. We'll see how that look, and we'll adjust it if it doesn't look good. Interesting. Doesn't look hardly any different at all. Let's try. It's a little bit better. We can get rid of 2 more. 2, 1, 2. That looks a lot better. All right. So let's go ahead and clear our board, and we'll leave a space in each of these. So string formatting, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can actually use string.format, and that will give you this same ability that you have in WriteLine. So you can like go, I was upset for not inviting me over for dinner. And then over here, I can put a variable, or I could put a string, Paul. And let's see what this. Oh, then yeah, and then also this returns a string. So we can go string sentence equals. And then we can print it. Line sentence. And then you'll see that string.format has put Paul in this location. I was upset at Paul for not inviting me for dinner. Jock. All right. So yeah, so this is string. So we're going to use this as our board. Now, I want to remind you that some of you are going to look at this and go, why are you doing it like this? Why don't you use a more efficient way of doing it? That's a great question. Because I'm going to create a completely procedural game, meaning I'm not going to use any classes or any I'm going to use very little concepts so that I can then refactor it into more efficient ways of coding. I'm really this is really for a very new person. So right. So here we've talked about string formatting. And everything's looking good. Let's just run it one more time to see. Yeah, we got our tic-tac-toe board. Looks good. All right. We'll move on to the next thing in the next video.